I turned my two-way mid-range slasher into Jayson Tatum and dominated the red. Before I retire this build, I just want to break it down one more time to show you what I did and also tell you what I would do differently. This is a build that's super versatile, so if you want a 6'8" wing build that's super balanced, this might be for you. Before we get into it, be sure to drop a like on this video and also subscribe if you want NBA 2K25 builds and gameplay. I've been having a cool little time on NBA 2K25, bro, especially when I load up and play the rec with the homies. So once again, this is my 6'8" build. This build is pretty much Jayson Tatum without the sidestep threes, man. All right, so to get it started, we're at drive and layup. Drive and layup is actually pretty low, but I like this build because it can get downhill. And plus, y'all know how 2K25 is, bro. Even with the low layup rating, if you use real player percent or low profile, it's not an issue. And it's funny because I put out a tweet saying real player percent shouldn't be online, and y'all just called me ass. So now, I'm just using it, bro. Tight layups go in all the time. At this point, not doing it is putting yourself at a disadvantage. Now we have 96 drive and dunk for that Hall of Fame posterizer, Hall of Fame aerial wizard. Now, does Jayson Tatum really deserve a 96 drive and dunk? Of course not, but I'm a slasher. This is my day one build. That's what I like to do. And not only that, but having that 96 drive and dunk helps me with the backdoor cuts and also the fast break. So off the backdoor cut, he dunks it every single time. And on the fast break, my defenders have to make a decision. If I'm running right down the middle of the court with the ball in my hands, either my defender runs out to my teammate at the three and let me dunk, or my defender will leave the three open, try to stop the dunk, and I still dunk. No matter what, with 96 drive and dunk, you're getting to the lane and you're dunking everything, bro. I think Hall of Fame posterizer works really well this year. I do not recommend going Legend. I did not see a big boost in Legend, but Hall of Fame, it works well for me. Worked way better than they did on NBA 2K24 in my opinion. So now let's go ahead and talk about shooting. So I have an 89 mid-range. That gets me silver dead-eye, gold set shot specialist, and silver shifty shooter. Don't forget you can max +1 any of these badges too. I think later down the road, shot creating with the rhythm shooting will be the cheese. Right now, people are kind of doing the close shot fade, which is annoying to deal with. But man, shot creating with the rhythm shooting, it definitely justifies this 89 mid-range. At first, I thought I was tripping, but the badges I get and the consistency I hit mid-ranges at, I might have been on to something early. Next up, we have an 83 three-point shot, and an 83 three-point shot seems relatively low, but once again, because of my mid-range rating, we get gold set shot specialist, and I do like the max +1 this badge to make a Hall of Fame, because man, I think set shot specialist is really one of the best shooting badges in the game, one of the best badges in general. You can hit shots off the dribble, of course. I know a few people would say, well, you're just shooting wide open shots in the corner, but honestly, that's what I really want to be consistent at, man. I want to be consistent at knocking down spot up shots. Once again, you can shoot off the dribble, but I want to be automatic when that offensive rebound comes out to the corner or if I get hit on a fast break. So once again, that 89 3 definitely seems low, but at the same time, you combine that with the 89 mid and the badges you get from 89 mid, and you'll be all right. You'll start cashing out for sure, especially with the takeover boost and two-way tenacity and all that stuff. So moving on to playmaking, we have 65 pass accuracy, which is relatively low. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we still get brace starter, we still get bronze dimer, but I only went this low because you see how I play. Like, I shoot wide open threes, I cut back door, or dunk the ball on the fast break. I'm not put in a position to where I need to play make often like Jayson Tatum does. But if you want to, 65 isn't that bad if you're making short passes. We all know the lanes are OP, so you want to be careful with that. But if you are, you'll be okay. You can play make a little bit like Tatum. We also have 81 ball handle and 75 speed with ball. That's going to get me bronze ankle assassin, which you can still drop people, silver handle for days, gold strong handle, and silver unpluckable. So I found the playmaking on this build to be good enough. Obviously, I'm ass at dribbling. I'm still working on that. But overall, I can still get by people. Now, we still have defense to go over, and once again, I do like the defense on NBA 2K25, especially with this build. We get 85 perimeter, which will get you silver challenger, even though challenger means nothing on this game. I'm not a fan of the shot contest, just the defense overall. You get silver on-ball menace, silver pit dodger, bronze immovable enforcer, and gold off-ball pest. With 73 steal, you get bronze glove and silver interceptor, which once again, you need interceptor on this game because the passing lanes are OD. all of this combined, you'll be able to bump people out of bounds. You'll be able to hem people up, rip people, get those passing lane steals. I mean, I'm just loving it so far. Next up, this is what I would change about the build. That's the block. On some 2Ks, like y'all can't blame me, right? Some 2Ks, bronze chase down or bronze high flyer denier, it will be just fine, right? On 2K25, I feel like if you don't go for silver or higher, you just don't need block. And I'm talking about small forward and lower. If you're big, of course, get that block up, right? But man, bronze, just, I'm good off that. I will put that on interior. Of course, we get a little bit of rebounding. I need that box out beast, especially if I play corner to corner. For speed, we went 80. I wish I went a little bit higher. This build feels slow sometimes, but once again, it's good enough. For agility, we went 76. I should have went 77, to be honest, but it's all good. A positive for this build is the 73 strength. We get, once again, gold strong handle. Strong handle on NBA 2K25 is super OD. I can blow by anybody, especially if they're small. And I really go back and forth with my max +1. Sometimes it's set shot specialist, sometimes it's strong handle. Both of these badges are really good in NBA 2K25. And of course, we get 85 vertical for my Hall of Fame posterizer. So that is my day one 6'8 build. Not a bad day one build compared to like other 2Ks, if we're being honest. Super balanced, definitely a good beginner build in my humble opinion. So we end this rec game with 46 points. Of course, shout out to my teammates. I'm not able to get the 46 without them. But I just wanted to showcase that you can score in so many different ways. Backdoor cuts on a fast break, mid-range, three-pointer. You can even post up with this build. That's what I do in starting 5. And of course, you're not getting bullied on this build either. On defense, you can pull your shorts up and hold your ground, man. You always want to be able to do that. Before this video ends, let me show you the jump shot that I'm using because I updated my jump shot, but I haven't shown you all my jump shot in a while. So this jump shot has me shooting 60% in the city, almost 60% in Pro-Am. Like I said, I just want to be super consistent. I promise you I'm not using this jump shot because I'm a Suns fan, all right? The base we're using is Devin Booker. I think Devin Booker has a really good base. For the upper release 1 and 2, we're using Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant just has a great visual cue. As always, when it comes to the blending and release speed, it's different for everybody. So whatever works for you works for you. But for me, I like using set point just because it feels like a one motion jumper. I know most of the competitive players use push and release. So if you're struggling with shooting, definitely try those out. But for me, set point is just nice and easy. I release it on the way up and it's green all the time. I use the fastest release speed, and for the blending, of course, it doesn't matter because my uppers are the same. So that's my jump shot. If you want to see all the best jump shots and badges and builds and whatnot, be sure to check out NBA 2K Lab, and you can also get 20% off a premium purchase if you use code DMAN. So this is my Jayson Tatum build, my two-way mid-range slasher, super balanced wing build. I've been having fun on it, but I have more builds on the way, and I can't wait to show you those builds. So be on the lookout for that. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for watching the video. You all be easy. Peace.